Today we're going to run a couple of quick experiments to answer the question, does bread dough need sugar to rise? I was always taught that it did, but is that true or is that just a little dough nuts? Well, I guess you could say I really needed to know, so let's go ahead and find out. And to keep our test somewhat consistent, I'm going to weigh all the ingredients down to the gram. And we're going to test this with two very different bread recipes. First here, a basic pizza dough recipe. We'll do two with identical ingredients, except one will have sugar and one won't have sugar. You know, I always really thought you needed to have the sugar in there to act as food for the yeast, but then I got to thinking that bread has been a staple all throughout human history, and readily available sugar is a very recent phenomenon, so how can that be? But anyway, to give all of our doughs an equal chance of rising to the occasion, it's also important that we keep the water the same temperature, so we want about 105 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm also going to try and keep the mixing consistent. We're going to mix on medium speed for 5 minutes each until a soft dough ball forms. One interesting thing I noted across my tests is that the sugar dough was always stickier. Sugar basically acts like a liquid in your recipes. Now we're going to set these aside to rise in a warm place for 30 minutes. At which point we can go ahead and have a look here, and they've definitely both puffed up. I'd say they both approximately doubled in size. But let's also have a look at the finished pizza. On the left, we have our dough that was prepared with a traditional sugar, and on the right, no sugar. You can't really tell much difference. If anything, the no sugar version looks like it puffed up a little more. But we're not done yet. Let's try that again, this time with a different bread recipe. This is my favorite dinner rolls recipe. I'll put a link to that down in the description along with the pizza dough. And just like before, these are identical, except the one on the left has sugar and the one on the right doesn't. Now, this one is a whopping 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can see that dough is quite a lot stickier on the left. And because this is an enriched dough, it rises a lot more slowly than the pizza dough. And it actually puffs up a little more in the second proofing. But here's the end result, and I still couldn't really see much of a difference in the crumb structure of sugar versus no sugar. Although with this one, much more so than the pizza, there was a noticeable flavor difference. So ultimately, having sugar in your dough is going to affect the taste and texture a little bit, but you don't need it for your bread to rise. The reason being, the yeast can actually break down the carbohydrates in the flour into simple sugars that it can use to do its thing. So I hope that answered your question about does bread dough need sugar to rise? If it did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss our future videos. And check out one of my other great recipes on the screen now. This has been Graham with A Passion for Food.